Alright everyone, in this part of the video, we're going to be taking a look at the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection VHS tapes and Laserdiscs that I have. So let's get started. We're going to be taking a look at 4 different copies of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Masterpiece Collection Edition. First, we'll take a look at this copy. This VHS of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs came out on October 28th, 1994, and this was the first tape that started the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection lineup. And here's the tape. This has an ink label, and the print date on this copy is May 27th, 1994. And this copy of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs opens with the 1991 green FBI warning screens, and then the Roy E. Disney introduction. And then after the Roy E. Disney introduction, this copy has the 1986 Walt Disney Home Video Sorcerer Mickey logo, and then the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo is shown. Then we go right to the film. Now we'll look at this copy. This has the same packaging and the same label. The print date is June 1st, 1994 on this copy, and this copy also uses the 1986 Walt Disney Home Video Sorcerer Mickey logo at the beginning, after the Roy E. Disney introduction. And now we have this copy. Packaging's the same here. It's even got the same label. But the print date on this copy is June 28th, 1994, and this copy also uses the 1986 Walt Disney Home Video Sorcerer Mickey logo at the beginning after the Roy E. Disney introduction. And now, we'll look at this copy. This has the same packaging and everything. And the same label. The print date on this copy is October 20th, 1994. So this copy has the exact same opening as the other copies, except that the only difference is that this copy uses the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo at the beginning, because this is a later printing from October of 1994. But everything else remains the same. Now we're going to look at two different copies of the 1994 Masterpiece Collection Edition of Mary Poppins, which was also released on October 28th, 1994. And this copy has an ink label, and the print date is December 31st, 1994. And this copy of Mary Poppins opens with the 1991 green FBI warning screens, and then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, and then the black and blue now on video cassette screen, and then a home video trailer for the Brave Little Toaster. And then after that, there's the lilac blue feature presentation screen, the green format screen, the Buena Vista logo, and then we go right to the film. And now, here is this copy, which I got at Goodwill back in 2015. This has the same packaging and everything. And it has the same ink label, but the print date is January 19th, 1996. And this copy of Mary Poppins opens with the green FBI warning screens, but then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, but it uses the 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics music playing over it. And then it has the flashbang, now available to own on video cassette screen, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo, a trailer for the Brave Little Toaster, and the Walt Disney Family Film Collection, and then the flashbang feature presentation screen, the green format screen, the Buena Vista logo, and the film. Now we go into the 1994 Masterpiece Collection edition of Dumbo, which was also released on October 28, 1994. This, I already showed you Dumbo when I looked at the Walt Disney Classics edition, but we looked at the Walt Disney Classics copy when I showed the Classics edition, but this is the Masterpiece Collection edition from 1994. Label. The print date on this copy is February 12th, 1995. And this copy of Dumbo opens with the 1991 green FBI warning screens, and then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, and then the lilac blue now on video cassette screen, and then trailers for the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection, the Brave Little Toaster, and the Walt Disney Family Film Collection, and then it has the lilac blue feature presentation screen, and then the Buena Vista logo, and then it goes right to the film. Next up, I have the 1994 Masterpiece Collection edition of Alice in Wonderland, which was also released on October 28, 1994. And this copy of Alice in Wonderland has an ink label, and the print date is September 28, 1996. And this copy of Alice in Wonderland opens with the 1991 green FBI warning screens, then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, and the flashbang now available on video cassette screen. And in the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo, the Walt Disney Family Film Collection promo, the flashbang coming soon to own on video cassette screen, and a trailer for Aladdin and the King of Thieves, and in the flashbang feature presentation screen, the RKO logo, which is restored on this printing, and the film. Next up, I have the 1994 Masterpiece Collection edition of Robin Hood, released on October 28, 1994. And I showed you the Black Diamond Classics edition when we looked at the Walt Disney Classics titles, but now here's the Masterpiece Collection edition from 1994. This tape of Robin Hood has an ink label, but the print date on this copy is September 4th, 1998. And this copy of Robin Hood opens with the late 1997 green FBI warning screens as a result, and then it opens with the 1991, and then it has the 1991 gold Walt Disney Home Video logo with the black background, and then the flashbang, now available to own on video cassette screen, and the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo from 1998. And then after this, there's the coming soon to own on video cassette screen, the flashbang one. And then it's got previews for Melody Time, The Spirit of Mickey, The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars, and Kiki's Delivery Service. And then we have the flashbang feature presentation screen, and then we go right to the film. Next up, I have the 1994 Masterpiece Collection edition of The Sword and the Stone, released on October 28, 1994. And this is a 1963 film with Sebastian Cabot, and he plays Sir Ector. Sebastian Cabot also played Bagheera in The Jungle Book, and was also the narrator for the free Winnie the Pooh featurettes released between 1966 and 1974 that would eventually be coupled together into a package feature in 1977 called The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Ink label, and the print date on this copy of The Sword and the Stone is February 7th, 1997. And this copy opens the same way as the Alice in Wonderland tape, with the 1991 green FBI warning screens, and then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, and the flashbang now available on video cassette screen, and previews for the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection and the Family Film Collection, and in the coming soon own on video cassette screen, which is flashbang, and a preview for Aladdin and the King of Thieves, and then the flashbang feature presentation screen, the green format screen, and then it goes right to the film. Next up, I'm going to show you 3 different copies of the Masterpiece Collection Edition of Bedknobs Broomsticks, which was also released October 28, 1994, and this is a 1971 film. This tape has an ink label, and the print date is January 17th, 1996. And this copy of Bedknobs Broomsticks opens with the 1991 green FBI warning screens, and then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, but it has the music from the 1992, but it has the Walt Disney Classics music from 1992 playing over it, just like with one of my copies of Mary Poppins. And then after that, it's got the flashbang now available to own on video cassette screen, and previews for the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection, the Brave Little Toaster, and the Walt Disney Family Film Collection, and then the flashbang feature presentation screen, the green format screen, the Buena Vista logo, and the film. Here's this copy. Packaging's the same label, but the print date is March 19th, 1996. And this copy opens with the green FBI warning screens. Then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, but with the correct Masterpiece Collection music. And in the flashbang now available on video cassette screen, and previews for the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection, the Walt Disney Family Film Collection, and the flashbang coming soon to own on video cassette screen, and preview for Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Then the flashbang feature presentation, and in the green format screen, Buena Vista logo, and the film. And now here's this copy. Same label, same packaging, same label, but the print date is October 28th, 1997. And this copy opens the exact same way, with the Aladdin and the King of Thieves preview. And now, here is the Masterpiece Collection Edition of Pete's Dragon, released on October 28th, 1994. And this is a 1977 film. This has an ink label, and a print date is April 5th, 1999. And as a result, this copy opens with the late 1997 green FBI warning screens, and then the 1991 gold Walt Disney Home Video logo with black background. And then the now available own on video cassette screen, and a preview for the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection, and then the coming soon to own on video cassette screen, and a preview for Madeline Lost in Paris, and then the lilac blue feature presentation screen, and then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the green format screen, the Buena Vista logo, and the film. Next up is the 1994 Masterpiece Collection edition of the Three Caballeros, released on October 28, 1994. And this copy of the Three Caballeros has the ink label, and the print date is May 9th, 1997. And this copy of the Three Caballeros opens with the green FBI warning screens from 1991, and then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, and then the flashbang now available on video cassette screen, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo, the Walt Disney Family Film Collection promo, the flashbang coming soon to own on video cassette screen, and then a preview for Aladdin and the King of Thieves, and then the flashbang feature presentation screen, and then the RKO logo, and then it goes to the film. And the final Masterpiece Collection edition that I have that was originally released on October 28, 1994 is So Dear to My Heart, which I have two copies of. First, we'll look at this copy. And of course, So Dear to My Heart is a 1949 film which has Bobby Driscoll, who also voices Peter Pan in the feature film of the same name, released 4 years later. Actually, you know what? Let's look at this copy first. Here we go. Ink label. Print date is March 18th, 1996. And this copy of So Dear to My Heart opens with the green FBI warning screens from 1991. And then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, but it has the music from the... But it has the 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics music playing over it, just like on one of my copies of Mary Poppins and one of my copies of Bedknobs Broomsticks. And then after that is the now available to own on video cassette screen, which is the flashbang bumper, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo, a preview for the Brave Little Toaster, and the Walt Disney Family Film Collection, then the flashbang feature presentation screen, the Buena Vista logo, and the film. And now we'll look at this copy. Packaging's the same, label's the same, print date is January 10th, 1998. This copy opens with this copy of So Dear to My Heart uses the 1996 VHS mastering because it's got the 1991 green FBI warning screens, and then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo with the correct Masterpiece Collection music this time, and the flashbang now available on video cassette screen, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo, the Walt Disney Family Film Collection promo, the flashbang coming soon to own on video cassette screen, and a preview for Aladdin and the King of Thieves, and then the flashbang feature presentation screen, and then the Buena Vista logo, and then the film. And those are all the original 1994 Masterpiece Collection editions. Alright. Now we're going to look at 3 different copies of the Masterpiece Collection edition of The Lion King, 1995 Masterpiece Collection edition. The Lion King is a 1994 film. This was the first new film to be part of the Masterpiece Collection, after Aladdin was the last to be part of the Classics lineup, the last new film to be exact. And it's got James Earl Jones, Jeremy Irons, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Nathan Lane, Whoopi Goldberg. It's got a whole bunch of great cast members. And of course, it's a great film, but some parts of it are very sad to watch. This tape has an ink label, and this copy has a very early printing from December, with a print date of December 16th, 1994. And this copy of The Lion King opens with the 1991 green FBI warning screens, and then it's got the Walt Disney World promo, which is Voice of Experience. Then it's got a teaser trailer for Pocahontas, and then the lilac blue coming soon to video cassette screen. And then, after that, it's got home video trailers for Cinderella, Angels in the Outfield, and the Aristocats. Which, in this version of the Angels in the Outfield trailer, the clouds are very still, and they don't move at all when it says available on March 24th, 1995. And after that, there's a trailer for the Aristocats, and then after the Aristocats trailer, it has the lilac blue feature presentation screen, and then it just goes straight to the green format screen, and then the In Remembrance of Frank Wells screen, the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and film. For some reason, The Lion King was part of the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection lineup, but for some reason, this tape does not have the Masterpiece Collection logo at all, which is very strange. And here's this copy. Same label, but the print date is December 22nd, 1994. And now we have this copy with the same packaging, same label, but the print date is January 25th, 1995. And this copy has a different version of the Angels in the Outfield trailer where the clouds move very fast when it says available on March 24th, 1995. And it has an announcer saying the title of the film, unlike the earlier version of the trailer, which didn't. And I also have the 1995 Laserdisc release of The Lion King, which was also released on March 4th, 1995, like the VHS. Now, the Laserdisc copy of The Lion King that I have, unlike the VHS, the Laserdisc of The Lion King has the green FBI warning screens from 1991, and then it actually has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo on the Laserdisc. That's a step in the right direction, because while the VHS, for some reason, had the Masterpiece Collection logo absent, the Laserdisc copy, they managed to include the Masterpiece Collection logo in the Laserdisc release, which is pretty cool. So this has the green FBI warning screens. This Laserdisc of The Lion King opens with the green FBI warning screens, and then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, which uses the correct Masterpiece Collection music in this Laserdisc. And in the THX Laserdisc logo, the In Remembrance of Frank Wells screen, and the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and the film. It's interesting because even though they did not put the Masterpiece Collection logo on the VHS release, at least they fixed it with the Laserdisc and included it in the Laserdisc. Next up, I have two copies of the 1995 Masterpiece Collection edition of Cinderella. We'll look at this copy first. And this copy has an ink label and the print date on this copy is June 25th, 1995. And this copy of the Masterpiece Collection edition of Cinderella opens with the 1991 Green Up the Roaring Screens, and in the Walt Disney World promo, which is the Wake Up Call promo this time. And then after that, it's got a theatrical trailer for Toy Story, and then it's got home video trailers for the Santa Claus and Pocahontas, and in the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo, and in the lilac blue feature presentation screen, and in the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and in the Buena Vista logo. And then we go to the film. And there are some copies that have the Pocahontas video game trailer after the Wake Up Call promo, but this one doesn't have it. And neither this next one that I'm showing you right now. This also has the same label. Print date is June 27th, 1995. This copy opens the exact same way. And I know that the Laserdisc release, which I do not have, uses the RKO logo instead of the Buena Vista logo. Now we're going to look at 4 different copies of the Masterpiece Collection edition of Pocahontas. First, we're going to look at this copy of Pocahontas, which I got 4 years ago, back on May 21st. And this was actually the last copy of Pocahontas that I needed to complete the collection. And I'll explain the reason why this was my last copy that I got. This was my last copy because this copy opened differently, unlike my other copies. And how did it open differently, you might ask? Well, I might tell you once we see the print date for it. Pocahontas is a 1995 film. This tape has an ink label, and this copy has a very early printing, and the print date on this copy is December 14th, 1995. Now, there existed 2 different copies of this tape. There existed version 1, which had the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo appear accidentally, and there existed another version, version 2, which properly opened with the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo since it was part of the Masterpiece Collection lineup. I know Converse's W. Thans and Aubrey Scott Productions had a copy that was printed on December 14th of 1995 with the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo at the beginning of that release, of that copy. And I know a bunch of other copies, like Andrew's Magic and More and Michael Johnson's copies that had the exact same print date, but it had the Walt Disney Classics logo at the beginning. Now, I'm going to tell you what my copy with the print date of December 14th, 1995 opens up with. This copy of Pocahontas that I have, with the print date of December 14th, 1995 on mine, it has the green FBI warning screens on this copy, and then it's got the Walt Disney World wake-up call commercial, the same one from the Cinderella VHS, except the music is different. Then it's got a theatrical trailer for The Hunchback of Notre Dame and home video trailers for The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The Aristocats, Aladdin and the King of Thieves, and the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo. And then the Disney Interactive promo with Disney's animated storybook, Pocahontas, on CD-ROM, of course. And then it has the lilac blue feature presentation screen, and then this copy, after the lilac blue feature presentation screen, actually features the 1989 Walt Disney Classics Sorcerer Mickey logo make a surprise appearance, instead of using the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, because I have checked this tape countless times before, and I have done the opening to this copy of the tape back on archive.org 4 years ago when I did the opening to this copy, and it showed the Walt Disney Classics logo after the feature presentation screen, and not the Masterpiece Collection logo. So yes, after the feature presentation screen, this copy does contain the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo with Sorcerer Mickey, and then it's got the green format screen, Walt Disney Pictures logo, and the film. And when I was with New Time Travel Hyman 88 in one of his streams, when he showed off his copy of Pocahontas printed a day after mine on December 15th, 1995, he thought his copy would have the Walt Disney Classics logo, but he checked it, and apparently it did not. His copy actually had the Masterpiece Collection logo, despite having a print date from December 15th, 1995. But thankfully, that was not the case with me when I popped my copy in with a print date a day earlier on December 14th, 1995. Thankfully, my copy does have the Walt Disney Classics logo on it. Because the copies I had prior to this one all had the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo on it, so I had a bad string of bad luck before I finally managed to get this copy with the Walt Disney Classics logo. So yes. In fact, the earliest copy of Pocahontas that I have seen when I was a child had a print date of January 15th, 1996, and that had the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo on it. Back in like 2005, 2006. Then I got other copies which also had the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo on it. Kept searching for them. They still had the Masterpiece Collection logo on it. And then I finally asked multiple sellers on eBay and asked them if they had a copy with the Classics logo, and sure enough, this copy was one of them that had the Walt Disney Classics logo on it. So now I don't need any more copies of Pocahontas. Now here's this copy. Same label. Print date is December 17th, 1995. This copy, on the other hand, uses the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo on this copy. Here's this one. The print date is December 28th, 1995 on this copy, and this also has the Masterpiece Collection logo on it. here's this printing, which has a print date of February 10th, 1996. And this also has the Masterpiece Collection logo at the beginning. And that's it for Pocahontas. Now, before any of you ask if I will do any more comparison videos on the VHS, I'm not going to do any more because I've already done plenty enough. And I also happen to have the Laserdisc release from 1996. In which this Laserdisc copy of Pocahontas that I have, the opening to at the beginning of this Laserdisc copy of Pocahontas, it has the green FBI warning screens, and then it has the 1994 Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, but it has the music from the 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics music playing over the Masterpiece Collection logo on the Laserdisc. And then after this is the THX Laserdisc logo, the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo in the film. Now we're going to look at 4 different copies of the 1996 Masterpiece Collection VHS release of The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. First, we'll look at this copy. And The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is a 1977 package feature with Sebastian Cabot as the narrator, and Sterling Holloway as Winnie the Pooh, John Fiedler as Piglet, Paul Winchell as Tigger, excuse me. I said Tiggle by mistake, but I meant to say Tigger. Paul Winchell as Tigger, and Ralph Wright as Eeyore. This copy has a sticker label, vertical sticker label, and the print date's February 16th, 1996. And this copy opens with the green FBI warning screens from 1991, and a home video trailer for Toy Story, and trailer for Aladdin and the King of Thieves, and then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo, Disney Interactive promo, the lilac blue feature presentation screen, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the making of Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, the Buena Vista logo, and then we go to the film. And now we have this copy. This also has a vertical sticker label. And the print date's February 18th, 1996. Opens the same way. And here's this copy. It's got the same packaging and the same vertical sticker label. And the print date is March 2nd, 1996 on this copy. And now here's this one, which has a rare ink label on this printing. And the print date is January 31st, 1996. I also have the Laserdisc release from 1996. There's something very weird about this Laserdisc release of the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which I will explain. The weird thing about this release is that even though the Laserdisc is from 1996, this Laserdisc copy of the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, my Laserdisc copy of the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh opens with the green FBI warning screens, and then strangely enough, it features the 1986 Walt Disney Home Video Sorcerer Mickey logo afterwards. And then after that, we go to the Buena Vista logo in the film. It's weird how the 1986 Walt Disney Home Video logo can appear on this Laserdisc of the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, even though the VHS had the Masterpiece Collection logo. Now we're gonna show you. Now we're gonna look at 3 different copies of the Masterpiece Collection Edition of the Aristocats, which was released on April 24th, 1996, and as for the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, that came out March 27th, 1996. And of course, The Aristocats is a 1970 film with Eva Gabor and Phil Harris and Scatman Crothers and Sterling Holloway, to name but a few. This tape has an ink label, and the print date is February 21st, 1996. And this copy of the Aristocats opens with the green FBI warning screens from 1991, and then it has the Walt Disney Company intro. This is actually the first release to feature the Walt Disney Company intro. Then it's got an advertisement for Walt Disney World My Vacation. And then it's got a Disney Interactive promo for Toy Story the video game, and then a theatrical trailer for The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and then home video trailers for Muppet Treasure Island, Tom and Huck, and Aladdin and the King of Thieves. And then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo with the voiceover announcer saying, "And now our feature presentation," the green format screen, and the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo. And the film. And now here's this copy. Packaging's the same. Label's the same. Print date is February 26th, 1996. Opens the same way. And here's this copy. Packaging's the same. Label's the same. Print date is March 4th, 1996. It opens the same way. I also have the Laserdisc release of the Aristocats, which the Laserdisc copy of the Aristocats, my Laserdisc copy of the Aristocats opens with the green FBI warning screens, and then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, but it uses the Walt Disney Classics music from 1992, and then it's got the green format screen, and then the Walt Disney Pictures logo, and the film. Now I'm going to look at 3 different copies of the 1996 Masterpiece Collection VHS of Oliver and Company, which I do not have a Laserdisc of Oliver and Company, unfortunately. I just have the VHS, which Oliver and Company is a 1988 film. And this tape has an ink label with a print date of July 3rd, 1996. And this VHS copy of Oliver and Company opens with the green FBI warning screens from 1991, then the Walt Disney Company intro, and then it's got previews for the live action theatrical trailer for the live action 101 Dalmatians. Then it's got a Disney interactive promo for Disney's animated storybook, The Lion King. And then it's got home video trailers for James and the Giant Peach, Muppet Treasure Island, and Toy Story. And then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo with the voiceover saying, "And now our feature presentation," just like on the Aristocats. Except this time, the voiceover says the announcement right after Tinkerbell appears, whereas on the Aristocats, the announcer says it after the logo is formed. Then the green format screen and the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo. And here's this copy. Same ink label. Print date's July 7th, 1996. And this printing. Same label, but the print date's July 8th, 1996. Next up, I'm going to be showing you 2 different copies of the 1997 Masterpiece Collection edition of Bambi, the fully restored 55th Anniversary Limited Edition. And first we'll look at this copy. This is the first VHS to be THX certified. Here's the tape with the ink label, and the print date's December 10th, 1996. And this tape opens up with the green FBI warning screens from 1991, and then the Walt Disney Company intro, and theatrical trailers for Hercules and George of the Jungle. Then it's got home video trailers for The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, and a Disney Interactive promo for The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Hunchback of Notre Dame Topsy Turvy games. And then it's got the Stay Tuned After the Feature bumper for the making of Bambi. And then the alternate version of the Lilac Blue feature presentation screen, except instead of Mark Elliott, it's Bo Weaver. And he says, "Thanks for joining us for this special preview. And now our feature presentation. This announcement would continue to be used on other Masterpiece Collection editions and would last be used on Hercules." Then after this is the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the THX logo, which says digitally mastered, and in the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and in the film. And here's this copy. Same label, but the print date's December 12th, 1996. It opens the same way. I also happen to have the 1997 Laserdisc copy. In which this Laserdisc of Bambi opens, in which the 1997 Laserdisc copy of Bambi that I have opens with the green FBI warning screens from 1991, and then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, but with the 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics music playing over it. And then the THX Laserdisc logo, the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then the film. Next up, I'm going to be showing you two different copies of the 1997 VHS of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is a 1996 film. First, we'll look at this copy. Here's this copy. This has an ink label. Print date is January 7th, 1997. And this copy opens with the green FBI warning screens from 1991 and the Walt Disney Company intro. And then it's got a Walt Disney World promo, which is Remember the Magic. And then after this, it has theatrical trailers for Hercules and George of the Jungle. And then it's got home video trailers for Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves and the live-action 101 Dalmatians. And then the alternate version of the Lilac Blue feature presentation screen with Bo Weaver's voiceover. And then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the green format screen, 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and the film. And now here's this copy. This has the same label, but the print date's April 10th, 1997, and this opens the same way. Oh, and I also happen to have the Laserdisc printing of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Here it is. Now, the Laserdisc copy of The Hunchback of Notre Dame opens with the green FBI warning screens from 1991, and then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo with the 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics music playing over it, and then the THX Laserdisc logo, the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo in the film. Now, those next two Masterpiece Collection releases, I do not have Laserdisc editions for. Now I'm going to show you two different copies of the Masterpiece Collection edition of Fun and Fancy 3. This is a 1947 film, or package feature, I should say, consisting of shorts Bongo and Mickey and the Beanstalk. This is also THX certified. It's got the ink label, and the print date is May 22nd, 1997. As for Oliver and Company, that was released September 24th, 1996, and Bambi was February 4th, 1997, and Hunchback of Notre Dame was a month later on March 4th, 1997. And this VHS of Fun and Fancy Free opens with the 1991 Green Up Your Warning Screens, the Walt Disney Company intro, a preview for the re-release of The Little Mermaid, and then it's got home video trailers for Pooh's Grand Adventure, The Search for Christopher Robin, Mary Poppins, Sleeping Beauty, and Old Yeller, and a Disney interactive promo for Disney's Magic Artist, and the Wonderful World of Disney promo. Stay tuned after the feature bumper. The alternate version of the Lilac Blue feature presentation screen with Bo Weaver's voiceover, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the THX logo, which says Lucasfilm Limited this time on this release, and other Masterpiece Collection releases that are THX certified. And in the Walt Disney Pictures logo, the RKO logo on the film. And now here's this copy. Packaging's the same. Label's the same. Print date's the same. May 22nd, 1997 as well. Next up is the 1997 Masterpiece Collection VHS of Mary Poppins. The fully restored limited edition, THX certified. And this has an ink label with a print date of July 29th, 1997. And this tape of Mary Poppins opens with the green FBI warning screens and then the Walt Disney Company intro. The 1991 green FBI warning screens, of course. Then the Walt Disney Company intro. A trailer for the release of The Little Mermaid. And then the Wonderful World of Disney promo. And then previews for Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas, Sleeping Beauty, Old Yeller, and The Jungle Book. And then a preview for The Toys Who Saved Christmas, and a Disney Interactive promo for Disney's animated storybook 101 Dalmatians. Stay tuned after the feature bumper, the alternate version of the Lilac Blue feature presentation screen with Bo Weaver's voiceover, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the THX logo, the green format screen, the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then the film. Next up, we're going to look at two copies of the 1997 Masterpiece Collection edition of Sleeping Beauty. And Mary Poppins was released August 26, 1997. This was released, Sleeping Beauty was released September 16th, 1997. This is also THX certified. And here's the tape. Print date July 16th, 1997. All right. Now, this VHS copy of Sleeping Beauty opens with the green FBI warning screens from 1991 and the Walt Disney Company intro. And it's got a trailer for the re-release of The Little Mermaid. Then after that, it's got previews for Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas, Old Yeller, Alice in Wonderland, and The Jungle Book. Even though Alice in Wonderland never got a Masterpiece Collection release, a Masterpiece Collection re-release in 1997, not until 1999. Then after this, it's got previews for George. Then after this, it's got a preview for George of the Jungle, and then a Disney Interactive promo for Disney's Magic Artist, the Wonderful World of Disney promo. Stay tuned after the feature. The alternate version of the Lilac Blue feature presentation screen with Bo Weaver's voiceover. The Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the THX logo, the green format screen, the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, the Buena Vista logo, and the film. Now here's this copy. Packaging's the same. Label's the same. Print date, July 27th, 1997. Opens the same way. And I also have the Laserdisc release of Sleeping Beauty from 1997. Which, this Laserdisc copy of Sleeping Beauty opens with the 1991 green FBI warning screens, and then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo with the 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics music playing over it, the THX Laserdisc logo, and in the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, the Buena Vista logo, and the film. And Sleeping Beauty is a 1959 film, if I forgot to mention. But anyway, Next up, I'm going to show you two different copies of the Masterpiece Collection edition of the Jungle Book, released on October 14th, 1997. This is the 30th anniversary limited edition that's also THX certified. And it's got an ink label with a print date of August 4th, 1997. And this copy of the Jungle Book, this copy of the Masterpiece Collection edition of the Jungle Book opens with the 1991 Green FBI warning screens, the Walt Disney Company intro, and then after that, it's got a trailer for the re-release of The Little Mermaid, and then a trailer for Flubber, a theatrical trailer for Flubber, that is. And then it's got home video trailers for Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas, Peter Pan, 4000. And then Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. And then after that, it's got a trailer for the Toys Who Saved Christmas. Not The Nightmare Before Christmas, excuse me. After the trailer for Hercules, it's got a trailer for The Nightmare Before Christmas, and then a Disney Interactive promo for Nightmare Ned on CD-ROM, then the Wonderful World of Disney promo. Stay tuned after the feature bumper, the alternate version of the lilac blue feature presentation screen with Bo Weaver's voiceover, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the THX logo, the green format screen is shown on this copy. And then after the green format screen, it's got the Walt Disney Pictures logo and the film. Now the other copy just has the Walt Disney Pictures logo after the THX logo and does not have the green format screen. But it's got the same label with a print date of August 11th, 1997. And I also have the 1997 Laserdisc release, of course. Now, I have already done the opening to the Laserdisc of the Jungle Book back on Internet Archive, and this Laserdisc copy of the Jungle Book, this 1997 Laserdisc the 1997 Laserdisc of the Jungle Book, and this copy of the 1997 Laserdisc of the Jungle Book that I have, this Laserdisc printing of the Jungle Book opens with the green FBI warning screens, and since this is a 1997 Laserdisc, 30th Anniversary Limited Edition, the 1997 Laserdisc of the Jungle Book has the green FBI warning screens, and then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo with the 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics music playing over it, and then the THX Laserdisc logo, and the Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then it goes to the film. There's no Buena Vista logo on this Laserdisc. Next up, we have the 1998 Masterpiece Collection Laserdisc, 1998 Masterpiece Collection VHS release of Hercules, or Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. And this was released on February 3rd, 1998. This is a 1997 film. Here's the tape with the ink label, and the print date is December 24th, 1997. And this opens with the late 1997 green FBI warning screens, and then the Walt Disney Company intro, and then a theatrical trailer for Mulan. Then it's got home video trailers for The Little Mermaid, Belle's Magical World, Peter Pan, Fourth Out, and Flubber. And then after that is the alternate version of the Lilac Blue feature presentation screen with Bo Weaver's voiceover. This is the very last release to use this version. And then it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the green format screen, Walt Disney Pictures logo, and the film. Next up, I have two different copies of the 1998 Masterpiece Collection edition of Peter Pan. Fourth Out. This is the 45th anniversary limited edition, THX certified. The front cover looks a lot like the Jungle Book front cover because of the gold in the front. Tape. Ink label. Print date is March 2nd, 1998. And this opens with the late 1997 green FBI warning screens, and then the Walt Disney Company intro, and then a theatrical trailer for Mulan. Then it's got home video trailers for The Little Mermaid, Flubber, The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars, and Melody Time, and then the Stay Tuned After the Feature bumper. And then the Flash Bang feature presentation screen, and then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, THX logo, Walt Disney Pictures logo, RKO logo, and the film. It's the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo on this, unlike the Classics edition, which had the 1985 Walt Disney Pictures logo. And here's this copy. Same label, print date is March 4th, 1998. Opens the same way. And this came out on March 4th, 1998. Or March 3rd, 1998, excuse me. Next up, I'm going to be showing you 3 different copies of the 1998 Masterpiece Collection edition of The Little Mermaid. first, we'll look at this copy. This is the fully restored special edition. It also has a little bit of gold on the front, but it doesn't look exactly like the Peter Pan and Jungle Book tapes. It looks a little bit different. But it's similar, no doubt about that. It's also got the bonus Never Before Seen music video Part of Your World, sung by Jody Benson at the end after the credits. This has an ink label with a print date of January 28, 1998. This opens with the late 1997. This copy of The Little Mermaid opens with the late 1997 green FBI warning screens. And then it has a special Walt Disney Company intro, which has Jody Benson talking about upcoming films coming to home video at the time and coming to theaters. It's got a theatrical trailers for Mulan and Bug's Life. And then it's got home video trailers for Melody Time, The Spirit of Mickey, Pocahontas, Journey to a New World, and Lady and the Tramp. And in a sneak peek at looking at Disney's magical cruise line at a vacation site called Disney's Magical Cruise Line. And also when Jody Benson talks about the previews, there's also 2 live action talking goldfish named Gil and Phil, who also talk about what's to come next. After the Magical Cruise Line vacation thing, it's got vacation look. It's got a preview for Disney's One Saturday Mornings, and then it goes into a special version of the feature presentation screen. And then after that, Jody Benson then tells the viewer not to forget to stay tuned after the film for the music video Part of Your World. And then it just goes straight to the THX logo, and in the green format screen, the Out of Sync 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo that is also used on the Walt Disney Classics edition of The Rescuers Down Under from 1991, and the start of The Little Mermaid. And now here's this copy. Same label, print dates February 3rd, 1998. Opens the same way. And now here's this printing. Print date February 9th, 1998. This is the copy I've had for the longest time, ever since I was a child. Back in like maybe 2005, 2006. Just like with the Lion King VHS, the VHS of The Little Mermaid strangely has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo absent for some reason. Even though it was part of the Masterpiece Collection lineup, but I'm pretty sure that the Laserdisc has the Masterpiece Collection logo on it, and I think it has a distorted Walt Disney Classics music playing over it on the Laserdisc because it came out in 1998. Because I know there was a Laserdisc copy of Peter Pan from 1998 that had the Masterpiece Collection logo with the distorted Classics jingle on it that was uploaded to YouTube. And so I assume that's what happens with the Little Mermaid Laserdisc from 1998 as well. Even though I don't have the Laserdisc copies, even though I don't have the Masterpiece Collection Laserdiscs of Peter Pan or the Little Mermaid at all. Next up, we'll look at the 1998 VHS version of Mary Poppins. Now, 1998, what's different about the 1998 version? Well, it's like a hybrid of the 1994 and 1997 VHS covers because it's got the title and the artwork from the 1997 VHS release, but it has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo at the top that would resemble a 1994 release. And the label looks different. And the print date on this copy is a later printing from April 3rd of 1999, so this is a 1999 reprint of the 1998 VHS of Mary Poppins. And it opens like it opens almost like the VHS of Pete's Dragon that I have, but a little bit differently because this 1999 reprint of the 1998 VHS of Mary Poppins opens with the green FBI warning screens from late 1997, the gold Walt Disney Home Video logo with the black background, the now available to own on video cassette screen, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo, the coming soon to own on video cassette screen, a trailer from Madeline Lost in Paris, and then the lilac blue feature presentation screen with Mark Elliott's voiceover. And then it's got the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the green format screen, the THX logo, the Walt Disney Pictures logo from 1990, and the film. Next up, we're going to look at two different copies of the 1998 Masterpiece Collection edition of The Black Cauldron. First, we'll look at this copy. This is a 1985 film, and the first film to use the newly introduced Walt Disney Pictures logo at the time. And the only Disney animated film to get a PG rating, I believe. Ink label, print date is June 28, 1998. And this copy opens with the green FBI warning screens and then the gold Walt Disney Home Video logo with black background. Coming soon to theaters screen. And it's got a trailer for A Bug's Life on it, I believe. Hold on, let me check. Yes, it does. It has a teaser trailer for A Bug's Life. And then the now available on video cassette screen. And then It's got previews for Meet the Deedles, Kiki's Delivery Service, Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World, Lady and the Tramp, and The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, the black and blue feature program screen, the green format screen, and the 1985 Walt Disney Pictures logo in the film. And there are some copies that have the flashbang feature presentation screen and the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo. But this one does not have the Masterpiece Collection logo and has the feature program screen. And now here's this copy. And it has the same casing, same label. Print date is July 2nd, 1998, and this opens the exact same way. And I have 2 copies of the Masterpiece Collection Edition VHS of Lady and the Tramp, released on September 15th, 1998. This is the fully restored limited edition that's THX certified. It's got the ink label with a print date of July 27th, 1998. And this has the late 1997 green FBI warning screens, the Walt Disney Company intro, and then after that, it's got home video trailers. After that, it's actually got theatrical trailers for a theatrical trailer for Bug's Life. Then it's got home video trailers for The Jungle Book Mowgli Story, The Lion King 2 Simba's Pride, The Rescuers, Summer of the Monkeys, and the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo, and then a trailer for ABC One Saturday Mornings on ABC, the Stay Tuned After the Feature bumper, the Flashbang feature presentation screen, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, THX logo, Walt Disney Pictures logo, Buena Vista logo in the film. And here's this printing, which has the same casing, but this has a dark sticker label, and it's printed on August 11th, 1998. This copy opens the same way. And this is the last Masterpiece Collection Laserdisc that I have, and that is the 1998 Laserdisc of Lady and the Tramp, which My Laserdisc copy of Lady and the Tramp opens with the late 1997 green FBI warning screens, then the gold Walt Disney Home Video logo from 1991 with the black background, THX Laserdisc logo, 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, Buena Vista logo in the film. And I know some copies have the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo with the distorted Walt Disney Classics jingle on it, but my Laserdisc copy just has the gold Walt Disney Home Video logo. Alright, now we get into the 1999 releases, which 1999 is the last year of the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection lineup. Starting with the 1999 Masterpiece Collection edition of The Rescuers. And this is the corrected version, which has the controversial images removed. Ink label, and the print date is February 19th, 1999. And this opens with the late 1997 green FBI warning screens, the 1991 gold Walt Disney Home Video logo with black background, and then it's got the I'm going to look it up. There we go. It's got the now available to own on video and DVD screen with the lilac blue feature presentation music playing over it in a flashbang bumper after the gold Walt Disney Home Video logo, and then after the now available to own on video and DVD screen, it's got previews for Mighty Joe Young, and then a preview for and then it has the coming soon to video cassette screen with previews for Alice in Wonderland and Robin Hood, as well as Madeline Lost in Paris, and the Only on ABC bumper, and the Wonderful World of Disney promo, and the Mouseworks short, Pluto Gets a Paper, where he gets covered in bubble gum. And then the lilac blue feature presentation screen, and the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, 1985 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and the film. And then after the film's over, it shows the Buena Vista logo. Next up, I have the 1999 Masterpiece Collection edition of 101 Dalmatians. Released on March 9th, 1999, and The Rescuers was originally released on January 5th, 1999, before it was recalled and re-released on March 23rd, 1999. Features bonus exclusive Mouseworks featurette starring Pluto. It's a little bit different than the one from The Rescuers. is in that he's stuck in a street cleaner this time. Label, which is a dark sticker label, just like on the Rescuers. Print date's January 20th, 1999. And this opens with the late 1997 green FBI warning screens, 1991 gold Walt Disney Home Video logo with black background, coming soon to feeder screen, and previews for Doug's first movie. Then after that is the coming soon to own on video, the now available to own on video cassette screen, and then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo. And then the coming soon to own on video cassette screen and previews for A Bug's Life, Madeline Lost in Paris, and The Brave Little Toaster to the Rescue. And in the Mouseworks short, Pluto gets a paper, which, as I've already said, he gets stuck in a street cleaner this time. And then after this, it's got a bumper that says, "See more of Mickey and Friends on Mouseworks," which was part of Disney's One Saturday Mornings on ABC. Then the lilac blue feature presentation screen, and then it goes straight to the THX logo, and then the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and the Buena Vista logo in the film. This VHS is just like the Lion King and Little Mermaid tapes, in that the Masterpiece Collection logo is absent here. Only 2 more Masterpiece Collection editions left to look at. Next up, I have the 1999 VHS release of The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. 1949 film, 50th anniversary edition. It's got the ink label with a print date of April 8th, 1999. And this opens with the late 1997 green FBI warning screens, Walt Disney gold Walt Disney Home Video logo with black background, the coming soon to feeder screen, and there's a trailer for My Favorite Martian on it. Oh, after the gold Walt Disney Home Video logo, it's got the coming soon to own on video cassette screen. Then a trailer for My Favorite Martian. Alright, I'm going to start this over. This tape opens with the late 1997 green FBI warning screens, the 1991 gold Walt Disney Home Video logo with black background, coming soon to own on video cassette screen, which is the flashbang version, and previews for My Favorite Martian, and then Flick's musical adventure at Disney's Animal Kingdom, a trailer for that, which is a Disney sing-along songs release. And then after that, previews for Alice in Wonderland and Robin Hood, Madeline Lost in Paris, and The Great Mouse Detective. And then on the Disney Channel screen, a Playhouse Disney promo and the feature presentation screen. And then the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo. And it's got the RKO logo intact. And the feature presentation screen, that of course is the lilac blue one. And the very last Masterpiece Collection release I have is the 1999 VHS of Alice in Wonderland. And this is the second Masterpiece Collection release. The first one's from 1994. And on this tape, the packaging is a little bit different. Unlike the 1994 Masterpiece Collection edition, label, print date, June 8th, 1999. And this was released July 13th, 1999. This opens with the late 1997 green FBI warning screens, 1991 gold Walt Disney Home Video logo with black background, the coming soon to video cassette screen, and the Madeline Lost in Paris trailer or preview. After the coming soon to own on video cassette screen, it's got the Madeline Lost in Paris preview, of course, and previews for The Great Mouse Detective, Beauty and the Beast, Belle's Tales of Friendship, and Hercules Zero to Hero. And in the lilac blue feature presentation screen, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, the RKO logo, and the film. And that's it for the Masterpiece Collection tapes. I will see you guys later. And I will be showing off my Disney collection again sometime with Movie and Game Lover 98. Except I will be showing them in order of when they were theatrically released this time. Hope you enjoyed it. This time we looked at the Classics and Masterpiece Collection editions in order of when they were released on VHS. This time I did. But the next time I show them, it will be with Movie and Game Lover 98, and we will get them in order of when they were theatrically released. And I will see you later.